Hey, so Aaron here. Um, Figuring I will go ahead and bring YouTube along for my journey of quitting smoking. Um, I have recently started taking the Chantix medicine. I've been on it for 6 full days now. Um, First 4 or 5 days, I still smoked. And then yesterday was the first day I decided I was, done. I was going to go without any cigarettes at all. Um, Failed. I ended up bumming 2 cigarettes throughout the day from my friends, but it was interesting because it wasn't much of a physical craving like the times when I've tried to quit cold turkey or with the patches or the gum or those vape pens. Tried everything over the years. So that's something I like about the Chantix. Despite the side effects that are reported with it, um, it you don't really notice that you're not smoking, at least like chemically. Um, of course, every single thing that I do that I used to smoke a cigarette with, I notice that I'm not doing it with a cigarette. My brain's like, "Hey, what are you doing? You're doing this wrong. You're supposed to have a cigarette with this." Have a cup of coffee in the morning. Hey, where's your cigarette? Eat something. It's like, hey, you're supposed to wash that down with a cigarette. So it's been a little weird, just doing normal things that used to smoke while I do. So that's been a little hard. But I don't know. I'm hoping that if I document my journey and my efforts to try to quit, maybe it can help some of you quit as well. Maybe it'll help me be more successful at quitting. I'm 30 years old almost, and been smoking since I was like 15. That's over 10 years. I'm done. It alienates me from my friends. Having to go outside to take a smoke break when none of my other friends smoke. You know, take time away from my family, my friends. I have a daughter, and she's like, "Daddy, I don't like you smoking." It's like, well, I don't like me smoking either. Um, so I just will kind of be detailing what this is like and what the process is like. I know a lot of people have reported a lot of side effects with that Chantix medicine. I myself have had a little bit of nausea. It's not really enough to be concerned about. And then, kind of odd dreams. Um, I haven't had any of the depression or suicidal thoughts that they say is a possible side effect. So I'm grateful for that. Trying to keep that stuff out of the mix if we can. But other than that, I feel really good about this decision to quit. And any of you that are smokers that are watching this, I urge you to quit too. It's terrible, man. We all know we all know how bad it is. I don't think there's a smoker out there that honestly thinks like, oh hey, I'm gonna light this up and it's gonna be great for me. Here's the bronchitis and COPD and asthma and lung cancer and yellow falling out teeth. I just recently had to have a tooth pulled back here. I'm sure it's because of the smoking. I'm sure it is. Uh, Poor circulation. This is so many things. Like I can't even run around with my kid without getting winded. I hate that. No father should cripple themselves like that. No person. Period. So hopefully with my insights, I can quit and hopefully I can maybe say something that helps somebody else on their struggle as well against cigarettes. Um, it's a vicious addiction. It's every bit as real as heroin addiction or alcoholism. That chemical's just as strong, if not stronger, than other addictive chemicals. And it's so socially mainstream that if somebody were to go shoot up heroin on a public park bench, everybody would look at him like, oh, the heck is this guy doing? He definitely would get stares and comments, but nobody thinks twice if somebody goes and sparks up a smoke. Everybody, oh, it's bad for you, but it's not socially ostracized or taboo. And I think that's a problem, actually. I think that the fact that it's so accepted uh, as just a lifestyle choice instead of what it actually is, a vicious, um, deadly addiction. Every bit as any other chemical dependency. And that kind of, it gives us a false sense of, hey, this is okay. It's not like anybody's giving me dirty looks over here. It's not like anybody's like, oh, stay away from that smoker. He's a smoker. Nobody treats smokers like the addicts they are. And I don't think that there's very many smokers out there that genuinely enjoy it. We might say we will, but deep down, we don't. It's terrible. We hate it, and we hate the fact that we feel like we have no control over it. And I think a lot of us will say things like, oh, I'm just not quite ready to quit. I'm definitely going to quit. I'm going to make a real effort, down the line, like next month or next week or next year. We always put this off because it kind of gives us the illusion of choice. Like, hey, I'm choosing to quit, just not right now. And really all we're doing is just procrastinating. As long as you think like that, you're not actually ready to quit. If you were, you would quit. I'm actually ready to quit. I'm quitting. So hopefully you can all join me on this journey. We can learn a little bit more about me, maybe a little bit more about you, and hopefully get rid of these filthy, disgusting cigarettes. So until next time, Aaron signing off.